Tell me why.
That didn't work.
Alright guys, we're starting.
Wait, I gotta clean this up.
Are you serious?
I mean...
There's tissues somewhere.
Real quick.
No.
I thought there
No,
was
it's fine. We'll roll with it.
We're already a dirty pillow.
Okay. No one will see it. We should just not have the intro music and just this will be our opening.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what I thought we were doing.
And we'll be like, oh hey, didn't see you there.
No, that's too
What? Fuller, what? There's a camera.
They're watching us on the internet. Are we ready?
You're right.
Okay. I'm gonna pull on my phone so I can remember the topics of discussion.
It's okay, Colin.
Ready. 3, 2, 1. Almost there.
I miss. I'd rather say penis.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to episode 3. We made it 3 weeks in on the Entertainment Voyagers podcast. Surprisingly, I know. Happy
Week 2 went up yesterday.
Week 2 went up yesterday.
Who are we going to blame for that?
We're blaming all of us because we're a team. So, we are filming this on...
Saturdays is when these go up.
I don't have time!
So right now we're filming this episode on Friday, September 30th, which happens to be Force Friday. Happy Force Friday, everybody. If you went and bought Star Wars toys because you're sad and pathetic like me, more power to you. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Connor. I don't waste money on toys. I just do. They're just a lot more expensive toys.
I'm Nathaniel, and I do not approve of Tyve's spending. He was the only person at the Disney store. And it's for Rogue One, which is going to suck. The only good action figure is Darth Vader.
I'm Colin. I like toys.
And I'm Ty, which I don't think I said my name first. I am excited for Rogue One. Yeah, so my story, to start out my day, I woke up at 5:30 a.m., I drove to the outlet mall by our house, where the Disney store is, sat in my car in a cold, dark, empty parking lot, where I could have easily fallen asleep and been jumped. Even though it's not that sketchy, so it was probably fine. But anyways, there was literally nobody. I mean, the only cars there were the workers of the store. The store opened at 6 a.m. I walked in. I was the only person there. They did not promote Force Friday at all, which I heard, last year they didn't promote a lot either.
How did you
Force
even
Friday,
know about it?
Well, I saw some posts on Twitter about Force Friday, and I did Force Friday last year, and it was a slightly bigger deal.
Because it was the first Star Wars
Because it was
movie,
the first one, exactly.
First good Star Wars movie in
So this isn't going to be as big in a couple of years, but for example, last year Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, they all did midnight releases. This year only Toys R Us did a midnight release. Disney Store still did 6 a.m. But yeah, so it was just a little bit smaller this year, but I got these Rogue One toys. Action figures, whatever you want to call them. I also got a Lego set.
They're molded pieces of plastic that don't do anything.
They are.
Cool
They don't even look like that. I mean, some of them look all right. I have this one of Luke from Return of the Jedi. His face looks like Kermit the Frog. It's really funny.
It's part of the charm.
It's kind of like he's kind of sagged down like this. It's weird.
There you go, Colin, try this.
What does it taste
Try
like?
it.
Is that the cheesecake thing?
I
I want a cheesecake. Cheese steak. You guys ever see Creed? Great movie.
Creed's a great movie.
Uh-huh.
I actually enjoyed it
Ty?
in the past 2 years.
So guys, oh sweet. So we have a couple of cool topics to talk about tonight. We have a lot of movie news. We also want to talk about the movies that we said we were going to watch this week, what we thought of them, Magnificent Seven and Storks, what's coming out this weekend, as well as a preview for New York City Comic Con, which is next Thursday through Sunday. So it'll be happening next week while we're filming this. Anyways, getting into the news topics.
I have a topic.
Yeah, what's your topic?
These are pretty good. They have a nice little crust on the bottom, layer of cheesecake. I think that's caramel on top.
They do.
Is it just me? Or does it taste like pumpkin pie?
They do. I think that's the intent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice.
Just like my pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice has invaded this world.
Pumpkin spice cheesecake bites.
What's wrong with pumpkins?
Nothing, but it's just been overkill.
It's just good. It's good stuff.
Overkill.
Pumpkin spice white girls. I mean,
white girls are gonna die.
Well, actually,
every colored girl is gonna die. Every other all the dudes, we live forever.
So getting back to the topics at hand.
Okay, movies.
One thing I know we can all talk about, we're all big fans of, Harry Potter. So, are you a Harry Potter fan, Connor? I don't remember.
I am. I'm over it, but I am.
Okay. So this
Read
week,
all the books.
Yeah, so 3 times each.
oh nice. So this week we got a trailer for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find
Colin
Them.
hasn't.
It's the final trailer from what I've heard. You guys all saw the trailer, right?
Every time it came up on
yes,
YouTube for
I
the
think
trailer, I hit skip ad.
So you haven't
So
seen
I
it.
haven't finished the trailer. I saw the first 5 seconds.
Which
of the
one?
trailer.
Which one is it? I think I saw it.
This is the one where they give you a little more about the story. You see more about Colin Farrell. The
Bad
biggest
guy, right?
thing, the biggest thing we got from it was they name dropped Grindelwald, and
I
said,
didn't hear that when I watched it. I don't think.
"Oh, it was a small line," but they said like the stuff Colin Farrell's doing might be connected to what Grindelwald's doing in Britain.
I noticed it looked cool because it was Muggles versus human or wizards, which was cool.
How does that work?
It was
They had full-on machine guns.
It was kinda
and the
cool. They had
wizards
Tommy
were fighting
guns
them.
and-
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
was it effective against the wizards?
No, they had like shields up.
Then
Yeah.
so then how do they fight them?
It's like the Untouchables, but with magic.
But
That could be cool.
that's only gonna be probably the last half hour.
Yeah.
Because they announced that it's gonna be 3 parts. This is gonna be a crappy build-up movie, and
So yeah,
no,
what
the
I'm
second one's gonna be the crappy build up for the
What
third
I'm-
final.
yeah. Probably.
So now where I think they're going is movie 3. So this movie takes place in the 20s.
Prohibition, alcohol is illegal.
I think
The
movie
wizards
3
make
is
alcohol.
going to end with
whole movie about
the
making
Grindelwald Dumbledore
wizard
fight.
alcohol.
But the thing is that takes place in 1945. So they might do like time jumps. But what I'm wondering is this movie is not called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them: The Hunt for the Niffler or anything. It doesn't have any subtitles. So is it going to be called
Where to Find Them is the subtitle. If you look at the end of the trailer, it's Fantastic Beasts is the big.
So you think it's gonna be like
thing.
Fantastic Beasts and How to Survive?
And
or
at
something
the
like
bottom it says
So it's like
and
Man
Where to
vs.
Find
Wild,
Them. It's
but
so
with magic.
small compared to Fantastic Beasts. So
That
I
could
think
be the
Fantastic
case.
Beasts is going to be the movie.
Okay, I was thinking it was going to be like the Harry Potter prequel trilogy, but each one was going to have its own separate name.
If they do what you're thinking with the whole part 3 with the Grindelwald Dumbledore fight, they should just make part 3 all of that chapter from Deathly Hallows.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing I'm thinking is
As
like,
long as they don't like make Dumbledore like super gay.
yeah.
Because
See,
they said he was, and that'd be kind of weird.
see, that's the other thing I'm
He's
thinking
asexual in my
is
mind.
like, think of The Hobbit. So The Hobbit ended up being mainly about Thorin, which makes sense in the movie, but the movie's called The Hobbit. So if you're billing Martin Freeman as the main character and he's barely in Battle of the Five Armies, that doesn't make any sense. So I don't want the same thing to happen to Newt Scamander and Eddie Redmayne in Fantastic Beasts 3. However, I still do want to see Dumbledore and Grindelwald face off. So if they market it as this is a Dumbledore Grindelwald movie and call it that, and maybe have Newt cameo in it, but it's mainly like the mantle's been passed to it being Dumbledore and Grindelwald's story, then I think that could be cool.
The movie's gonna be a scavenger hunt for most of it. It's gonna be like Jumanji, and then towards the end they're gonna do it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting though, some of the stuff they're bringing up, like Colin Farrell saying we've been in the shadows for too long, so he wants to bring wizards out of
They're
hiding.
biting off way too much than they can chew, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, the trailers have gotten me really excited for the movie.
I make no promises that I will see it in theaters.
The only thing that's
Okay.
gotten me excited for is when I went to Harry Potter World. And then when they came out with Cursed Child. Did you?
Yes.
Have not yet.
You should read it. It's
such a good.
it's a
give you.
even
You
though
didn't give
it's
it to me.
Mom.
even though it's like just the script, it reads pretty well. It reads.
That's what
I wish that was a movie.
Yeah.
They're going to make it a movie.
It's
Give
got
it
some
like 10
funky
years.
play lingo in it, but for the most part it's pretty cool.
And they say like, "Oh, Dumbledore" every once in a while, and it's basically like instead of saying like, "Oh gosh" or "Oh God" or something like that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Oh, he's
Dumbledore.
the ultimate figure now.
Kind of like
Which
when
is-
they say Merlin's beard in
Which is
Harry
yeah,
Potter.
which is really weird because we don't be like, "Oh, Washington"
Yeah.
or like stuff like that.
We're a more
We should
civilized
start. Can we start
society.
saying that?
Oh, Kennedy.
Oh, Lincoln's beard.
Oh, and Nixon.
Yeah, Dumbledore would be pretty recent for them. So would we be going for like Reagan or Nixon? Or,
Oh, Obama.
Nixon could
If
work.
we-
Obama.
Oh, Barack.
Or we just go Nixon, like
Oh, Trump.
Donald.
That's it.
Um,
I was gonna say. No, I'm not even gonna say.
Oh,
it.
Sanders.
so main consensus on the Fantastic Beasts trailer. I'm excited for it. You haven't
As
seen it
again-
yet.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Nathaniel's kind of on it.
I'm excited for it.
Colin's
I
excited
would be
for
excited if
Excited for
it
it.
wasn't the trilogy. That's what's ruining it for
it. If
They should
if
make
the
like a
first movie
three-hour
is
movie.
really really good,
Which
will you then
will
be like,
be.
okay, I want to see a trilogy?
me. No.
Okay.
Because
What if all 3 movies are really really good?
if it's a contained story that ends with a nice wrapped up bow, why would they make a sequel?
But who said it's going to end in a nice wrapped up bow? Force Awakens didn't end up in a nice wrapped up bow.
But everybody knew it was going to have a sequel. It's going to be a trilogy just because they have to.
Because otherwise, why else?
Can't call it episode 7 without making it a trilogy.
Why not?
Yeah, you can.
Why would you cut it off on episode 7?
It's going to be a trilogy, then
we know it's going to be a trilogy
10
because
is going
it's
to
Disney.
jump in
Well, yeah.
or something.
Yeah. What's interesting is...
Episode 10, so it's going to be the Rebellion, the Resistance, and episode 10 is going to be Revengeance.
Well, it's going to be episodes...
Resurrection.
It's going to be 7, 8, and 9,
Genesis.
and then they're going to take a small break, I think, between trilogies. I think that's what they're going for.
Star Wars.
What's interesting, before we jump to the next topic, because we're on the topic of Star Wars, what's interesting for me is that with Force Awakens, there's some unanswered questions, and we all just chalked it up to like, yeah, they're universe building, there's going to be sequels that'll explain this, we're getting more, it'll be cool. Another movie that tried to set up sequels, and actually, I had one movie in mind, I'm going to mention another movie right now. I was going to say Fantastic Four did a similar thing. Tried to set up sequels, tried to build this universe, it collapsed on itself.
Yeah, it did.
But I think a better, more high-profile example of this would be The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which also tried to set up a bunch of movies,
It was such a build-up.
collapsed on itself. So what's the difference, do you guys think?
Between what?
Force Awakens and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Why is one able to set up a world and be awesome? Why does one set up a world and fail?
10% on Rotten Tomatoes versus 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just a good movie.
Well, no, and the
Is it
Star Wars
10%?
world already has so much behind
Fantastic
it.
Four?
It
Probably.
can't fail.
Oh, I thought you meant...
Like, Star Wars, the name Star Wars
Spider-Man.
cannot
I
fail
hope
in
so.
its present form.
It's failed
I
in
would
the
give it a
past.
5.
It has failed. It technically didn't fail.
And there were some
It made
people
a lot of
that,
money off the prequels.
but there were some people that weren't happy with Force Awakens
A
too.
lot of people weren't happy with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. That's the point I'm getting at. But for the most part, Force Awakens was loved. Spider-Man 2 was disliked.
I still think it's the name. It's too big to fail.
That could be it. But yeah, I think Nathaniel, what you were saying, like it's as long as they make a good contained movie, they can have those little Easter eggs.
Yeah, you can, I mean, if you're confident enough to make a good movie that's going to be set up for sequels, go for it, but most of the time you shouldn't, because then you get Fantastic Four.
Right.
Or Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Like Back to the
Colin
Back to
still
the
liked
Future.
it.
Back to
I
the
like
Future.
it, okay? I admit it. I enjoy it.
I haven't
No.
seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2 yet,
We're watching
5 out of 10.
but the
Shut
first
up.
Amazing Spider-Man, the one with the new kid, now the old kid.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, I like him a lot more than I like Tobey Maguire, because those three just sucked.
We should have a
You're
whole
weird.
other podcast on it.
You're weird.
Just the
We
Spider-Man
need to talk about this.
podcast.
Yeah.
They're just all gonna
We
rant on
have
me.
Team Garfield and we have Team Maguire.
I'm on
actually,
both teams!
Actually, I think we're all Team Maguire and he's Team Garfield.
Yeah, I like
Garfield,
Maguire better, but I still like Garfield.
Can we all
Represent.
just
No.
admit that Tom Holland sucks so far?
No, he doesn't.
Why?
Wait,
he
is
was
he the new kid?
he was great so far.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Okay,
good and he wasn't
the only-
bad.
Yeah, and what was the best part about Andrew Garfield?
Skateboard.
That one
What
scene,
was the best part of
That
Andrew
one
Garfield?
scene where you hit some guy with a spider web in the balls.
I guess.
The best part
But the
about
thing
it
is-
he didn't look like he was gonna cry.
The
every
best
2
part of
seconds.
Spider-Man 2, or any of the Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2, is the drama.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
So we'll
not
see-
all about...
Yeah, but we'll
cracking
see
jokes.
Tom Holland. We'll see Tom Holland in the drama. It's too early to tell. But anyways,
And
Civil
plus,
War
there
was
has
a
to be
little
drama.
off
It's high
topic.
school.
And like Civil War wasn't about him.
Would you rather watch...
So they didn't give him
Okay.
drama.
Would you rather watch a high schooler complain about girls or a college student complain about girls? When they
High
seem a
schooler.
little bit older, more mature in their relationship.
High schooler is so much more entertaining.
No.
What are you talking about?
I would definitely
it's
wanna
so
see college.
stupid.
This is like the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith versus the Karate Kid with
Yeah.
Wait,
Ralph
but
Macchio.
Karate Kid
Daniel,
with
the
Jaden
thing
Smith
is
junior
that-
high.
It's more.
Yeah, and it's
but-
terrible.
I know,
but-
but high school is the original Karate Kid. So we're talking about high school.
Okay. And the Jaden Smith Karate Kid, you're watching two 11-year-olds
Yeah.
slap each other.
Yes.
And then, like, have one little peck. They don't even know what dating is. That's going to be...
Yeah.
Tone
But the
Deaf.
thing,
Yeah.
like high school dating is such a big thing now that they're trying to relate it to like society now instead of just college.
Society
Because
sucks.
there's like a lot of people dating in high school. Probably I didn't.
They're only going to be able to do high school for probably one movie. Just
It's
like...
called Homecoming.
until
So we'll see how Spider-Man pans out.
Wait, yeah,
We're kind of getting off topic here.
Tyler is back on topic.
Another topic. This is another one we can all talk about. So you didn't see Jungle Book.
You want to know why?
We all saw Jungle
No,
Book
no,
this
no.
year.
Can we not talk about this?
We have to. This is like the biggest story of the week so far. We gotta talk about this. Jon Favreau's directing the live-action Lion King movie. I was
Iffy on it.
when I first heard about this, I was completely sold on it. Now I'm like a little iffy on it, but I'm optimistic.
You're always optimistic.
What do you guys think about it? Yeah,
I
so I
don't
want all
care.
movies to be good.
I'm just
It's
waiting.
possible
I'll wait for it to happen. When it happens, like, oh, this is good.
when you buy it on Blu-ray.
If this was announced like 6 months ago before Jungle Book came out, I'd be like, no, that's terrible. Do not touch Lion King. But Jungle Book happened. Jungle Book was awesome. So
According
Jungle
to
Book
Ty.
was made
see.
for its time, and that
The 60s
time
one?
was 60s, yes.
Yeah.
And that movie kind of had some issues. It wasn't a perfect, cohesive story. Lion King is. Lion
Yeah.
King is almost a perfect movie.
It is
So,
a perfect movie.
How can they take this? Because they changed a lot in Jungle Book,
they did.
but kept most of the same things. How can they take this and like try to improve on it when it's already still
Yeah.
holds up a lot
See, that-
better than Jungle Book?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know if they're going to try to improve on it. The thing that makes me a little hesitant is so many people were asking, like, are they going to get the original cast back together? Which is something I
No.
didn't think about at first. Because, majority of them are still alive. You still got James Earl Jones, still have Jeremy Irons, Matthew Broderick, all of them. So, do you want the original voice cast back? Because I can't picture anyone else playing Mufasa other than James Earl Jones. But if you have the original cast back, then are they going to be saying the same exact lines? Is it worth it? Because, like you
it's
said,
the
the dialogue's
exact lines.
perfect, so what's the point in
And then
changing
just
it?
use the old one and then just reanimate it. That's
Yeah, so are they just reanimating it? Because then you feel kind of cheated, like you were watching literally the same exact movie. And like you were saying,
in a different art form though.
in a different art form, yeah. But like you were saying, the Jungle Book the original Jungle Book doesn't really have much of a narrative to it. This one does, as they're able to improve it. Lion King already has a really great 3-act structure, like solid movie, great narrative. So like, if they deviate too much, then we are probably not going to like it as much. Because Lion King is probably the most beloved Disney movie of all time. That and like Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin too.
Frozen?
We'll see.
Frozen sucks.
Frozen was a fake.
Frozen has not yet stood the test of time. We'll find out.
It can't. It won't.
Have you
stand the
seen
time.
children's lunchboxes? Have them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're made out of rubber
The
now. They're
Lion
not made out of
King
plastic. I mean,
Yeah.
metal anymore.
John Favreau is also a really good director, so
It's a lot
we'll
cheaper.
see what he brings to the
Amazing.
table on that. He did a great job with Jungle Book.
10 lunch.
But yeah, I'm not so sure about-
Kid one.
I want to see Lion King, but there's some stuff that I'm a little nervous about. Primarily just like the new voices, like the other voices are so iconic. Are you gonna be able
Well,
to separate the two?
Wait, when is the movie coming out?
The snake,
They don't have a date yet.
See, they got plenty
the
of time.
snake in Jungle Book, I don't remember it.
Ka.
Is pretty iconic. It's in
That's
actually
true.
2 movies. The same voice actor plays another snake in Robin Hood.
Mm.
And yet
Also Winnie the Pooh.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Lawrence,
Yeah.
they changed it to
Scarlett
Scarlett Johansson, which is a girl, which is a completely different
That's
take
true.
on it, and it worked really well.
That's a good point. Yeah, and all the voices in Jungle Book gelled pretty well. Christopher Walken was the one where I was like, I could still just Christopher Walken's voice
Oh,
coming through
yeah.
a monkey. But
Yeah,
for the most
Idris
part,
Elba?
Christopher Walken.
Idris Elba was perfect as Shere Khan.
And Gustavo Fring
Yeah.
was pretty good. I could kind of be like, oh, that's Gus from Breaking
Yeah.
Bad, but he did all right.
Yeah.
The only other person I could see from Mufasa is Liam Neeson.
That would be cool because he was
Ooh,
Aslan.
Aslan.
Yes.
And they would look the same.
That's true.
Because
Because it's live action, right?
Yeah. So that was a big thing for me. It's like, I can't see it unanimated. Like, I can't see it with live action characters.
That would be cool.
What do you think, Colin?
What I think is that if they did make a new live action ish
They
Lion
are,
King
not
movie,
if.
when they do, like if they do make it, I think they should put more Hamlet elements into it.
No, Hamlet was
I never read
lame.
Hamlet, so I'm not sure about that.
Did you read it?
Yeah, and I
Did you
watched
like
the
it?
movie. I liked it. Yeah,
It's good?
Pretty good.
The only form of Hamlet I saw was an episode of Gilligan's Island when they were all on the island.
And they made a
decided-
play.
If
they
you
made a
complain
play of
about
Hamlet.
how much Tobey Maguire cries in those movies,
He cries a lot.
don't read Hamlet. Don't watch that. He
No,
cries
I'm
a
talking
lot.
about the
Yeah.
Gilligan Island episode where it's beautiful.
They haven't seen
Gilligan
it, though.
plays like all the characters. And
Anyways,
shout out Gilligan's Island, best show ever. Ever, like top, number 1.
How much time do we have till break?
About 7 minutes. Let me double check. 9 minutes and 23 seconds. That's
9.
pretty good.
Okay, we have time for one more
topic.
news topic.
It was-
Okay.
wait, I have to ask.
Yes.
How was the MacGyver remake?
Oh, yeah. So
MacGyver.
okay, so basically it It is completely different from, it's
Really?
mostly different from like the original series, except for him basically turning something into something else using whatever he has. It still has that, but
Somewhat.
it's basically Mission Impossible with MacGyver.
Yeah, I can see it being.
It's basically like
something
him, like he's basically like Tom Cruise doing that kind of stuff.
But is that necessarily a bad?
It's not bad. It's just different. So, like in the first episode, spoilers, he is hanging from a plane, which he did in the original series, but it's basically the same thing as Mission Impossible. Even though I do like it.
Do you think we'll have a cohesive story throughout, like an overlapping story?
No, because like the original MacGyver series,
Well, a lot of shows back then didn't.
yeah,
have
they didn't really have
Yeah.
They had a
it.
very vague.
But a
plot.
lot of shows now do.
I
Yeah,
know, but
So-
but
Yeah.
yeah, back in the '80s, an episode was like this happened in this episode.
yeah,
and
but like
it continues on with his life.
yeah, but sometimes like back then they had like one episode one season and another episode the next season that did relate to that episode.
Mhm.
Like the bad guy named Murdoch.
Murdoch, best bad guy.
He is the best bad
Is that the bad guy from Sherlock Holmes?
guy. Murdoch? No, that's Moriarty.
Murdoch is this guy who won't die and
No,
is
I'm
Driver's
thinking-
arch nemesis.
That's the last name of Deadpool or Daredevil.
Francis?
Different guy though.
Daredevil.
Oh, Daredevil?
Matthew
Matt
Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Yeah, it's same
That's
last
what I'm
name.
thinking. Sorry.
Okay.
So MacGyver series, it got like people don't like it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it because I'm a huge fan of MacGyver.
You're welcome.
So I think it's gonna do well.
While we're on the topic, the only other like news thing to talk about really is just the Justin Lin Hot Wheels movie.
That's
Hot Wheels?
So Justin Lin directed Fast and Furious
Yeah.
3 through 6 and Star Trek Beyond is making a movie about Hot Wheels. It's
Give
another
him
Hasbro
Transformers.
movie.
Give him Transformers.
I would actually be down for that.
Not
As much as I don't like Transformers, Justin Lin could
Shit.
make it kind of cool.
a Fast and Furious Transformers movie.
Yeah, I'd be down for
That
that.
would be cool.
And he does humor pretty
Ride
well
or
too.
Die, like
Yeah.
Optimus Prime in the truck jumping buildings.
Okay, yeah, I'd
Ruin
be
Fast
for
and
that.
Furious with Transformers.
Fast and Furious Transformers make
They
crossover.
don't mix at all. No.
Crossover,
No,
yes.
The thing is
That would be-
Guys were young.
what
I watched
Transformers.
Fast and Furious.
Because I think what Transformers needs, we're totally off the topic of Hot Wheels now, but
I think that movie's gonna fail.
yeah, it reminds me of Need for Speed by the Aaron Paul one, so it'll probably flop. But I think what Transformers needs, while we're on topic, is it needs the levity that Fast and Furious has. Because Fast and Furious knows it's cheesy now, and they wink
I
at
disagree.
They do a lot of they make a lot of winks at the camera, and they make it corny, but they also make it
Great.
fun. And I think that's what Transformers needs, because Transformers takes itself way too seriously and puts in poop and fart jokes, and they don't work.
Hot Wheels.
No, but Fast and
Should.
Furious is a very heartwarming
But
and loving story, and I cried.
But if Hot Wheels takes the Fast and Furious approach where it's fun, he does the humor well, then I think it could be entertaining. But the thing is, it's just going to be compared to Fast and Furious, just like
And it
Need
will
for
fail.
Speed was.
Hot Wheels should incorporate the movie should incorporate the sets. So,
So, like all the loops and
all
stuff.
the loops.
Oh, that could be kinda
the
cool.
Speed.
What if it's like
Well,
F-Zero?
Yeah, what if it's
That'd be
F-Zero?
Like an F-Zero movie?
That
That'd be
would
pretty
be cool.
sweet.
Captain Falcon.
But then would it just
riding
turn
a
into
blue
Speed
Falcon.
Racer?
Yeah, it would.
No.
Yeah, no, it would.
Because
Hot Wheels.
F-Zero is better.
That's true.
You're not throwing, like, there's not a monkey in your trunk throwing,
Wheels
like,
is-
wrenches at
Okay.
people.
Yeah. So that's pretty much. There's a couple other news topics, but none of them are really huge. But the one thing I want to talk about before we go to break, new Netflix show that premiered this week. Colin's really excited about it. It dropped today as of filming this. Luke Cage. You've seen 4 episodes.
This morning I woke up, I watched 4
You
episodes.
didn't upload a video today, but you watched 4 episodes of Luke.
Wait, Colin.
So he can talk about it
Colin,
now.
Colin, explain to me. One real quick thing before you explain. You have a TV that could play the Netflix show for you, and then you could be on your laptop and multitask.
I can't do that.
You gotta watch the
I have
show.
to watch so I can have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's the point of
I don't
watching
understand.
something.
I could do 2 things at one time.
Yeah, you can't.
You don't get. It's not the same
Yeah,
experience.
it's Connor. Just stop. I watched Luke Cage this morning. I watched 4 episodes. It is really good. And not like spoilers, but like in the first episode, there's a lot of Easter eggs to all the other Marvel stuff out there. Like they had a Justin Hammer reference in it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I'm like, ooh,
He's the
still
Sam
around.
Rockwell guy from Iron Man 2 that we talked about last week.
Yeah, like he's still around. That's cool. And
Yeah.
like they have like the first Avengers,
Yeah.
like the first Avengers movie like, references.
Like the poor.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Are they Defenders building? Is it more prominent in this?
Like what? Like
Like, can you tell they're setting up defenders?
No.
Oh, okay. So
Like,
it still
right
feels
now,
like its own thing.
Like what I've watched so far, it's basically Luke Cage and how he got his powers and that kind of stuff.
See-
and like the problem that he has to deal with
Does he have his powers in Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
and
it's
that's
like
what
so it's set
I
like
looked up
before that.
today.
It's probably gonna have.
I looked up
John
today.
or something.
Luke
Yeah,
Cage
just like
takes
Arrow and
6
Flash
months
and
after
all that.
Jessica Jones.
Okay.
So, what I liked about Daredevil, it was even though it had Easter eggs, very small
Yeah.
ones, it was very much its own contained story. You didn't have to know anything about Marvel at all. But now with Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, now I have to watch Jessica Jones before I can watch Daredevil Season 2. Now I have to watch Luke Cage before I see Daredevil Season 3
Well,
or
that's 'cause-
Jessica Jones Season 2.
That's because nothing preceded Daredevil season 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
what I liked about Daredevil Season 1 is it was its own show.
Yeah.
And it, like, I can watch Avengers, but if I want to get the most out of it, I need to watch all these movies before.
Yeah.
If I want to get the most out of Daredevil Season 2, I have to watch Jessica Jones now. I don't want to watch Jessica Jones. I just want to watch Daredevil.
Nathaniel,
But that's like saying I like for Star Wars, for example. That's like saying the reason I love the first Star Wars movie is because it's its own story. But like if I want to watch Empire Strikes Back, then now I have to watch Star Wars first.
No!
But I-
Because that's like
they,
if they
they
made,
build on each
that's
other.
like if they made a movie called Star Trek and say, hey, you have to watch this completely unnamed different story with brand new characters that doesn't relate to the other one at all, but has like 2 episodes where they mix together.
But I don't think you have to.
If you
really
what if
watch
you
it,
had to
dude.
watch Hannah Montana to get everything out of Gravity Falls? Would you have done it?
no.
No,
Okay.
but you don't have to,
Wait,
right?
Okay, what if you had to
Because they
watch?
don't tie in that much, right? Hold on.
No, I was gonna say
Wait, Gravity
You
Falls
don't-
ties into Hannah Montana?
no.
Yeah.
You just make. You don't need to watch Jessica Jones to watch Daredevil season 2. Daredevil season 1 and season 2 are basically their own separate thing. So you don't need to watch Jessica
But
Jones.
they
But there's like some
mix, don't
there's-
they? There's episodes where they mix.
not really.
I found that in Marvel's Phase 1. Phase 2 is a little bit different, but Phase 1, you could watch Thor without watching Iron Man 1 and 2. Now, there were references to
Yeah, there's references,
Iron
but
Man.
not like you
but
have to watch it.
It's not like a continuation. It's
I know.
They're all set in the same universe. They all build up.
For Luke
So-
Cage, I think you should watch Jessica Jones because Luke Cage is a big character in that show. And
Okay.
you find a lot about his character
See?
from Jessica Jones.
Now I have to watch Jessica Jones before I can watch Luke.
But why are you complaining
don't
about?
have to,
but
right?
why for Luke
It's
Cage?
just
you don't have to,
It's
but
just
there's like
recommended.
there's like
Yeah.
some story for him. But why are
Okay.
you complaining about having to watch something that's good?
Because it takes 20 hours of my life.
But it's good.
Are they 40-minute episodes?
They're
They
50.
can be. They can be. There was a Daredevil episode that was like an hour and 10 minutes.
Was it the end, the ending, or the
No,
pilot?
it was like halfway through.
So mid-season finale.
No, 'cause
There's
it's
no
the
mid-season finale.
Well, they
it's
have.
only on
It's the
Netflix.
equivalent of a mid-season
No.
finale.
No,
They-
because it all goes
Why
up
would
all
that
in one
be
day.
Yeah.
So it's basically a movie.
I know, but it's
put
the
into a
equivalent
TV
of a
show.
mid-season
No, it's
finale.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no, but if it was put onto television,
But
if
they
it was
don't
aired on the
stop
television,
it halfway
But
through.
they're like mini seasons. Like
No.
Breaking Bad seasons are about 13 episodes each.
Yeah.
So it's just a season.
All right, we have 49 seconds left.
Okay, so let's go to break. When we come back, we'll talk about the movies that we said we were going to watch last week, Magnificent Seven and Storks, the movies coming up this week, as well as a short preview for New York Comic Con, and a couple of the movies that are going to premiere then, what we want to see from New York Comic Con, and you guys have any last thoughts before we go to break?
No, they don't. We'll be right back.
Okay,
So you can
break time.
there. And we're back.
All
What
right,
we're talking
hey guys. So we have a couple things to talk about in the second half. First thing I want to talk about is the movies that came out this last week. First thing I want to say is I was wrong. I was wrong on a couple of counts. One, I was wrong because Storks was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, and Magnificent Seven won the box office weekend, beating out
course it did.
Storks, and not by a whole lot.
So we bet last week. What did we win, Ty?
Do we bet?
No, I lost the bet.
Wait, I thought we said
Yeah.
Magnificent Seven was going to win.
No, I thought
Well,
Storks was going to win.
We should make
Oh,
a point.
I
point
made the
system.
point that Magnificent Seven was going to
I
win.
have an
Okay.
idea. I have actually an idea for this.
Wait,
Yeah.
raise
If
your
we-
hand if you saw these movies this week.
I only saw Storks.
I saw Ty.
We saw both.
Do you know what we said to that we were going to go see together this week?
Yeah.
He did not invite
I kinda
me
forgot
to the
about
movie.
that.
We talked about it on
Hey,
this podcast.
If you don't want to,
and he did not invite me.
if you don't want to pay for your tickets, Tuesdays, at the Edwards,
$5.
if you have AT&T, it's buy one get one free ticket.
Hey,
Oh,
what? I
so-
have a superior phone carrier called Verizon.
Oh no, but Ty has AT&T.
Okay, Ty.
I have
go
Sprint.
on.
Oh, I think I had AT&T.
What do
No,
you
I have
have?
Sprint.
I have Verizon.
See, why are you bringing up AT&T?
I thought he had AT&T.
They suck! Guys, we have to find someone who's AT&T.
Okay. So,
kidnap them.
so apparently, you know, kids' movies make a lot, but when they're up against Cowboys and Denzel and Chris Pratt, they still lose.
You can't
Mostly
beat
Chris Pratt.
You can't beat Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Let's talk about those. Do we want to start with Magnificent Seven or Storks?
Let's
I
start
can't
with
talk about them because Ty didn't invite me.
Storks.
Let's talk about Storks first.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm mad.
I said last week on this podcast, I thought Storks was going to be like the worst animated,
gonna
second
be
worst animated movie of the year.
20% Rotten Tomatoes.
I thought it was going to be pretty bad. What I found out afterwards is directed by Nick Stoller, who did Neighbors 1 and 2.
Really?
And what I didn't know, was, what made me kind of feel dumb, was that Andy Samberg was the lead pelican, or lead stork. I love Andy Samberg. I don't know why, but
That was
the
Andy
dude
Samberg.
just cracks me up. So, once I found out Andy Samberg was in it, I was like, okay, I'll watch it.
Did you see that Pop Star Never Stop?
No, I
Stop?
didn't, but I wanted to.
It had
looked
some funny
so
moments.
funny.
I didn't watch all of it. It bombed, I think.
Yeah, it did. It didn't do. I think it came out the same weekend as Ninja Turtles, which also didn't do well.
But Ninja Turtles was good.
Yeah, it was. Okay, it's better than their first one.
It was. That movie
Well,
made
yeah.
me pumped. If they make a third one, it's gonna be so good. Cause
If
they're
they make a
going
third
up.
one,
They're
that could
going
be
up.
cool.
A third one.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles.
But Storks.
But it didn't do well, so it might not. But
I
yeah,
would have
Storks.
given it. I gave it like a 6 out of 10, 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's
I'd put it at like a 5. So
so tight.
it was. I thought it was like the very definition of an average movie. So
Yeah.
I put out or I didn't put out a review yet. I filmed a review for my YouTube channel where I talk about movies. Basically, my main consensus was Storks is the movie that the babysitter puts on to like shut the kids up while she goes and scrolls Instagram on her phone.
Yeah.
It's not that.
It's the time waster movie.
But it's not that. There's like funny moments in it.
There were funny moments, and I chuckled a couple times. I just thought it was very like by the numbers.
Okay.
It had some good. There was a couple good heart moments, but for the most part, I thought it was just very by the numbers, very generic. The animation was nice. The voice cast was good. Kelsey Grammer as the boss was pretty funny,
Okay, it
but
was.
for the most part, I thought it was just pretty average.
Frasier.
But better than I thought it would
Was
be.
it Frasier?
Yeah, Kelsey Grammer's Frasier.
Really?
You didn't know that?
Wait,
Well,
who's
I
Frasier?
didn't recognize the voice.
Okay, have you seen the show
The boss.
Cheers?
Mm-mm.
The guy who kept saying, boss.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know him as Beast from X3 and Sideshow Bob
Yeah.
from The Simpsons.
He's also
Oh, yeah, he is Sideshow.
he's also in Transformers 4.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Was he
Forgot they
really?
made a fourth.
I saw 3.
Who was he in that?
Like the main bad guy in it. Human
There's
bad guy.
there's a human bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember
And then
that
Optimus
movie.
I
Prime.
checked out after
And
3.
then cool, like the best one of the movie is when Optimus Prime kills him in the end.
Wait, is it? Aren't they going for the?
I think I found a Transformer.
Yeah. Slight rabbit hole. But for the 5th Transformers movie, aren't they going to like medieval? Not the place medieval
Arthur,
times, but they're going to like
Camelot.
the medieval era, Camelot, Excalibur,
Yeah.
all of that.
Wait, they're gonna be
I think they're gonna implement
Optimus
that in.
transforms into a catapult.
I'm not sure if they're going to that time period, but
No,
I think
it's a
they're going to
horse
put it
carriage.
like
It's
related
a
to
carriage
that.
with
Like the
catapult
lore is
with
gonna be
horses
that?
in front.
Yeah, like something
okay.
about that. Because like the fourth one had dinosaurs in that.
And the second one
Wait,
had
so they're going to
Egypt.
refer to that time
Okay.
era? They're
Okay.
not going to base the entire movie in that time era? Because that'd be dope.
No, I think
No,
it's
that's
going to
fine.
be. They're going to call back to it.
So yeah,
but back to Storks.
Kelsey Grammer,
Um,
great.
Yeah, I had a good voice cast. I felt like a lot of the jokes were kind of the same
Yeah.
type of jokes. Like they didn't really change up their comedy at all. The timing for the jokes was pretty good. I did like the wolves.
Wolves are funny.
The wolves are cool.
Do you know who voiced the wolves?
No.
Key and Peele.
Oh yeah, sorry,
What's
yeah,
that?
they did.
That's so
I
cool.
remember like one of them
Okay.
was like, I know this.
Yeah.
Keanu.
Keanu.
I never got to see that one.
That was funny.
Is it already out of theaters?
Keanu?
It's already out on Blu-ray.
Is that
The cat movie.
Oh, never mind. Wait, what's
Key and
You
Peele.
thinking of John Wick?
No, what's the Hawaiian Disney movie is that?
Oh, Moana.
Moana?
That comes out
Moana.
Thanksgiving.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Storks.
They have a poster for Moana, and it's them on the raft as the ocean is calling. It just reminds me of
Waker.
Wind Waker. So much.
I was thinking of something about Storks. I'm trying to remember what the point was.
Do you think?
I don't remember.
Do you think
Oh, I remember. what it
Orphan
was, but-
Tulip reminds you of the babysitter from
Foster.
Incredibles?
Oh.
Oh, and
Oh yeah,
Foster.
no, she reminded me of Kari.
I was
Yeah,
thinking of Foster's. So
I was thinking of Foster's too. I mentioned that to Ty. And he's
Yeah.
like, wait, who's that?
yeah. He
You
said
don't
this reminds me of
remember?
Frankie. I was like, who's Frankie? He's like the human. I was like, you mean Mac? He
No,
was like,
she's-
no, Frank. I was like, oh,
No,
Frankie.
she
I
was
remember
basically
now.
Frankie.
She was.
Yeah,
Well,
she
Frank,
was.
Frankie was like the nice version of Vicky from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
But no. Okay, so let's get to talk about Stork Binks. The the little bro. What was his name?
Toby.
Pigeon Toady.
Pigeon Toady. Let's talk about Pigeon Toady for a second.
Bro, did you catch the game last night? Basically, he's that guy.
There was
you
no game
work
last night.
There was baby powder. He was basically the guy at work who has no friends at work and tries way too hard to fit in.
So
It's like everybody's just kind of like, oh, hey, Pigeon Toady, how you doing? But as soon as they get a chance to ditch him, they run because he's just so annoying.
Like when I first saw the trailer, he reminded me of Dwight Schrute from The Office.
I can see that.
But
He
like,
just
after
was-
seeing the movie,
No.
He just wasn't
Dwight's way more
that
lovable.
good in the movie.
Yeah.
He was...
His first scene, I was like, he could be a good throwaway joke. And just have him in this one scene. Don't put him in the rest of the movie. But he was too much of an important part of the movie, especially down the line.
I think
that
it
was like,
would have
they
been
didn't
less
need him.
annoying if he didn't have that annoying voice.
the voice. Like,
Oh, yeah.
The voice was... If they made a more average voice,
If they got like,
tone it down a bit.
yeah. I was thinking Charlie Day, but Charlie Day might be a little too eccentric for him too. But maybe
yeah.
like a Jason Bateman. He did the voice of the fox in Zootopia.
Oh.
Nick Wilde. Maybe a voice like that. Then a very like.
Do
Small.
you guys see my girlfriend? She's totally real. She's
Yeah.
a baller. She lives in Canada. Come on, guys. She's real. Check her out.
He's such a good impression.
Do I?
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Good.
Us talking about him is funnier than he was in the
He
actual
was not
movie.
good. He was.
It's kind of like when we talk about Jar Jar. We're like, we go, he's a floopy doopy, and it's like funnier than Jar Jar actually is in the
I
movie.
want to watch
At least he
Storks
didn't
again.
talk bad, or
That's true. Yeah.
It was a pretty.
What
funny
sucked
movie.
about seeing Storks, nothing about the movie, is me, Ty,
Ninjago
Colin,
Shore?
and Ninjago Shore was kind of But we get in, and we're sitting in the movie theater, we're all having a good time. We're the only ones in, because it was a Wednesday night at 10:20 p.m. And, like, right as the credits, or the previews, the
end.
trailers are wrapping up, you just see this one guy, like, strolling by himself for Storks at 10:20
What a
p.m.
loser.
It's like, are you kidding me?
This middle-aged, balding 40-something-year-old
Yeah.
is seeing an animated CGI kids movie
We could have,
in the
like...
middle of the week at 10:20 p.m.
I just
Idiot.
wanted to talk
What does this guy
about
do
the
with his
movie
life?
during the movie.
Wait. You guys are doing the same exact
I
thing.
know.
You guys were doing the same
But
exact
we're with a
thing.
group.
But we have
Yeah.
we have
We're
friends
with
there.
friends.
And we're doing it for this.
Yeah.
You would have seen
I mean,
our guards.
I
We
would-
would have
Listen.
done the same thing if we weren't doing
Sir, if
this.
you're
not
watching this
wild.
podcast, I'm sure you have a great life, but why are you seeing
I'm on
Storks
your
on
side.
Wednesday night?
I'm on your side because these guys are all idiots. I wasn't doing
Okay,
that. I was doing
In
homework.
his defense, would it have been creepier if he saw it with a like full theater with a bunch of kids?
Exactly. He's respecting the public.
Or maybe
I don't know.
Maybe he was watching it to make sure.
I mean,
it
I
was
saw
good for
Pets by
kids.
myself in theaters with a bunch of kids, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it
you're
wasn't
not a
that-
40-year-old man.
Okay, that's
And
true.
I was thinking like he could watch it, to see, like make sure it's like safe for his kids.
Hey, he
or
could be doing the
That
same
might be
thing
it.
we're doing. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are creepy old guys.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're reviewing all movies.
We gotta, if that's the case, we gotta introduce him to the parental guidance section on IMDb. You can just look it all up there.
Okay. But
Yeah.
Wait, continue to the next topic.
So the next movie was Magnificent Seven. Colin and I saw it.
good movie.
Don't spoil anything.
Nathaniel was busy. I forgot to invite Connor, and
cool.
yes, I apologize for that. I've apologized multiple times.
I kind of wish I'd seen that rather than Storks. But
Mm-hmm.
Now you guys were Team Stork. Right?
So-
or who was Team Stork?
I was pretty pumped for Magnificent Seven. I was
yeah,
not
we were
Team
Team
Storks.
Magnificent Seven. You guys
We're-
were Team Stork.
Yeah, I was pumped for Magnificent Seven, and I thought it was really fun.
It was really fun.
I would put it. Are we going out of 10, or are we going like Rotten Tomatoes percentage scale as far as?
Doesn't matter.
How we're
Each percent
scaling.
is
however you want to scale it.
Okay, so and right now it's like
Five.
low 60s on Rotten Tomatoes. I'd bump it up to the 70s range, maybe
Yeah.
75, high
So then it's a
70s.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, so 7.5 out of 10. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
I thought it was really fun, and it was a cool throwback to old westerns. The cast was really likable. What I liked about it, and I talked about this in the review I made on my channel, was look at the cast of the original Magnificent Seven. They're all cool dudes, but they all kind of feel like copy and paste white guys. This one was cool because for one, it was racially diverse, which that's always interesting. But they had like each person was like a specialist in a different field. Like Storm Shadow was the knife guy, Red Harvest was the bow guy, Ethan Hawke was the sharpshooter. So they had like Storm
He was
Shadow
in
from
it.
G.I. Joe. He was in it.
Oh,
Yeah, Byung-Hun Lee's the actor's name.
What's his name in Magnificent Seven? It's not Storm
Billy
Shadow.
something, right? Or
Billy was the guy with the knives.
That was Storm Shadow.
Okay, I thought
yeah.
you're like Storm Shadow, Red.
I think
Falcon.
Oh, no.
I think
It's like,
no,
they
No,
weird
Red
names.
Harvest was the Native American.
I
Okay.
figured that much.
But yeah, I thought of it like the Avengers. Like, you know, if all the Avengers had Iron Man suits, it wouldn't be as interesting. Because you got the Hulk smashing stuff, Thor's got his hammer, Captain America's got a shield. So they all have different, like, cool elements. And I like that. I liked the change up with the different characters. But yeah. What do you think about it?
I really liked it because I like watching Chris Pratt ever since Parks and Recreation and Guardians of the Galaxy. So seeing him there, like, better be good in this. He was good in it.
So was Chris Pratt your favorite of the 7?
I think Denzel Washington. Like, I don't think I've seen him before, and he grew on me. Like
Yeah.
in the movie, like this guy's cool.
Denzel's really cool.
There's some good movies. I want to see Malcolm X.
Me
And
too.
another thing, as I was watching the movie, like it was a better Suicide Squad.
It was a better Suicide Squad.
That sells me on it right now.
Like basically in Suicide Squad, like, oh, we're a family after like one mission.
Yeah.
And this, like, they'd be like a few days, a week together, like
Yeah.
training for like what's gonna happen. It was
Because they weren't at each other's throats the whole time like they were
So
in
what are
Suicide
we,
Squad.
some kind of Magnificent Seven?
Yeah, you get the sense that they were like they had this mission together, but they also were kind of like, well, we're in this crap hole together, so we might as well get to know each other.
Yeah.
So
What-
they spent time building relationships.
What is their profession? Like, are they bounty hunters, or are they
Spoil
just
it?
like...
Denzel Washington's a bounty hunter.
Are they kind of like the Three Amigos, where they just kind of get roped into helping out a...
Yeah. So Haley
Town,
Bennett
that's what I
and
thought.
the other guy, I forget his name, but they hire Denzel Washington, who's like a bounty hunter, and he's the one that gets these other recruits. So one of them's actually a vigilante dude that Denzel and other bounty hunters are hunting. So Denzel recruits him and says, "Hey, if you join us, then I won't hunt you after this." Chris Pratt, I don't really know what Chris Pratt did, but
Shotguns.
he was
Yeah.
good, like his skills, like he was really good at shooting, and Denzel bought his horse for him.
right, yeah. Ethan Hawke and Storm Shadow were like hustlers, kind of. Red Harvest, I forget what he did exactly. D'Onofrio
He had a bow, right?
was he had a bow, but I'm trying to figure out like what his
because
profession
Denzel.
was. He was like a rogue Indian.
Yeah, because like he wasn't like allowed.
Did
Yeah.
they have... Okay, so you're saying there's a racially diverse cast. Indians and black people weren't treated very well during those times,
Yeah.
especially black people.
Talking about
Yeah.
Native Americans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they mention that in the movie at all?
No, they
No.
didn't.
Okay. 'cause,
Which I think
like,
was kind of a smart move. It
black
doesn't really have a
people-
place.
Weren't black people still slaves at that point?
I think this movie takes place in like the 1870s.
Okay.
So a little after the Civil War. So they're free, but they don't have like all the rights yet. I think that was a smart move because the movie was a little long, and if you introduce all that stuff in, then
That's another
for
30
one, the
minutes.
movie's very lighthearted. It would be like if Fast and Furious just had all these like random
Crappy cars.
like preachy moments. It's
Like,
kind of
it
like
doesn't already.
It doesn't have preachy moments.
like if they got on this whole
That's
soapbox about like racism or I don't know
Heartfelt
health
No,
message.
they
care.
get on their
Other
soapbox
stuff like
about
that.
being a family.
It's just like it's a fun, lighthearted movie, and it doesn't. That kind of stuff didn't really have a place in it. I feel like it just would have felt out of place. So they don't bring it up. And I thought that was smart. I think my favorite of the 7 was, I really liked Vasquez, the Mexican dude. He was
He's
pretty
cool.
funny. Ethan Hawke had the best character. He had the coolest arc.
Was he the one like the sharpshooter?
Yeah,
He was cool.
yeah. I would think I'm gonna go with Storm Shadow though. Byung Hun Lee.
He was.
He was really cool.
I loved his
His-
knives.
Yeah, his knives were cool. I was surprised, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like Vincent D'Onofrio, he played over the top, and he plays over the top very well. But he just like did not seem like your average Magnificent Seven dude. He just kind of waddled around all the time and like stabbed people. I was like, he's not exactly like the most agile guy in the whole world. I don't know. I thought he was just kind of quirky and funny, but he was cool in it.
Kingpin?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kingpin.
that's why he was there.
Kingpin
Yeah.
was in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Haley Bennett was good.
Wait,
She's
white
going to be in a
Kingpin
lot of
or black
movies.
Kingpin?
Wait, like the one from there's also in Jurassic World.
Yeah. The military guy wants to weaponize the raptors.
Yeah.
I can't say that sentence without laughing. I do it every time. Haley Bennett was good. The villain was good too.
He was cool.
He was pretty funny. He's not like super deep, but he's just classic movie villain. So I like that. Yeah, overall, the movie doesn't do anything new, but it was really fun. So I think we've been kind of lacking in fun movies this summer.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Summer's over, but yeah, just in general in the year, we need a little bit of fun injected into our summer / movies.
You know what
But
movie
you
I'm
have to
excited
remember, in
for?
California, it's always summer.
Yeah. What are you excited for?
Before we talk about the upcoming movies, Collateral Beauty.
What's that?
It's a Will Smith movie where I guess his kid dies, and so he joins a support group.
I saw
And
that.
yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. It looks really
It
good.
looks really
Oh.
good.
Interesting.
And
Saw
so
the
he,
trailer.
as a coping mechanism, he starts writing letters, but not to
Oh, wait,
people.
this movie.
He writes it to love,
Yes, yeah.
To emotions.
and death, and
Oh,
fear, and
interesting.
anger, and all these emotions and whatnot start meeting him.
Huh.
And he's asking them all these questions like, why does this happen? Why would you take my kid away? Like, all this stuff. And so it's supposed to be the beauty behind the tragedy, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay.
So him getting over his daughter's death with this weird coping mechanism.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And it looks really good. And Will Smith is really good in dramatic roles.
Yeah.
He's good in action movies, too. He just hasn't picked a good one recently since
Yeah.
I Am Legend. But
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
He was the best part of Suicide Squad though.
Yeah, it was.
But you know what movie I actually saw is it was screened I think at a film festival recently. It doesn't come out until January, but M Night Shyamalan's new movie Self or not Self Split. We saw the trailer in front of Magnificent Seven,
That looks
and
good.
it looks good and it's getting good reviews, which makes me kind of excited. Like
I want him to do something good.
M. Night
He hasn't
Shyamalan-
redeemed himself yet.
yeah, I know M Night Shyamalan. He made my least favorite movie of all time, but he used to be a really good director. And The Visit, I didn't love The Visit, but I know some people did. So M Night Shyamalan might be making a comeback soon. We'll see.
Do we want to talk about Avatar, Last Airbender, or the comic con?
The comic? Oh, well,
Where
what
we
time
at?
are we at, Connor?
We are at about 10 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Whoa! No way.
yeah.
Okay. Really quickly, let's gloss over New York Comic Con,
And then we'll get into the...
and then we'll try to get into the upcoming movies. Yeah. So, New York Comic Con's next week. We're going to preview a couple of movies. This is one that we've talked about before, so I just want to go over it quickly. Power Rangers. There's going to be a trailer. There's going to be footage.
I watched clips of Power Rangers, and I forgot how bad Zordon is.
It's so bad.
Zordon, he talks into his lips barely move. It's so bad. I'm so excited to see what they do with Bryan Cranston.
Literally, like the Teletubbies, Sunshine Baby grew up and became Zordon. It's like that.
So good.
Yeah. So it could be fun. We don't really know yet. It's kind of hard to base it because we haven't seen anything. John Wick 2, another movie.
Never saw John Wick 1.
Me either.
Still gotta see it.
Connor, did you see John Wick 1?
No.
Okay. So I'm the only one that saw John Wick.
Do you own
Okay.
it?
What?
Do you own it?
I do.
Alright.
It's really good. I definitely recommend it. It's the movie that brought Keanu Reeves back because he hadn't really made a big movie in a long time. So Keanu Reeves came back with John Wick. It was awesome. I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan.
You love him.
I love Keanu Reeves. I enjoyed the movie. I'm excited for the second one. I want to see what they do with it. They've released a couple production photos. There's one of him in a barber shop or something. It looked cool. I don't know. But anyways, I want to see John Wick 2. This is one I know we're all excited for. War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yes!
It's getting footage, probably
Oh
a
my
trailer.
Gosh, this is okay. I didn't know about that they were making a sequel. I thought that the first one was a standalone movie, and I didn't know anything about it until it was almost out. And so this has been the biggest drought in my life. I've been so excited for
They
this
announced
movie.
that they were doing 2 more movies at least. For
I never-
the first one.
Paid
Are
attention
they
to
gonna
that.
split into 2 parts?
I will
They're
kill
not.
them.
But it could be like Star Trek where it's not a trilogy, but they're going to do multiple movies.
Same-
Well, they even
same
said at the end of the
world.
second one there's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, they
Make it a
did.
trilogy.
Is it going to be a time hop, though? Do we think it's going to take place
Is it?
right after Dawn? Or is it going to be...
Well, the
I
guy
don't
even
care.
said they're
I just
on their
like
way.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar's perfect.
Caesar's
Caesar
great.
better be in it.
I'm
Oh,
really excited for that movie.
Or he could be
Matt
Caesar's
Reeves is coming back to
grandchild.
direct it. He did Dawn,
Just Caesar.
so that's already a plus.
They live. I looked it up because I was curious with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the second one, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They live. Chimpanzees can live up to 30, 40 years old.
Oh,
They can
okay.
live a long time, so it could be a time
What age
skip.
is he at?
He was
At
probably
least-
really young.
I don't know how old he was in Rise. Probably 5?
It was a 10-year gap between Rise and Dawn,
So say it's like 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
52, 15, 20.
but they mature, a lot faster. That's why he looks older.
Right.
Well, and they in the second movie they had a lot of physical injuries, so that could cause.
Yeah, he
him to
almost
die.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got shot pretty badly. His fight with Kobo is sweet.
yeah, well,
So we really want to see Dawn. Do we think there's a possibility, because third movies in a franchise sometimes
Good split.
No,
stoops
it's gonna
down.
be
Do we
good.
think there's
It's
a
gonna be
possibility it could be
great.
kind of
I hope it's almost another different genre. Because the first one wasn't an action movie at all. It was a drama, and it was an origin story.
I like that.
And it was really good for what it was. Best origin story I've ever seen. The second one was really good action with a lot of drama as well.
Yeah.
So this one, it could take it over the top with the action since it's War of the Planet of the Apes, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
I want to
As long
see.
as it's not cheesy.
Yeah. No pun intended here, but I want to see those apes go bananas when they're fighting. Like, I just want to see
Dude, they
completely.
are.
I want to see the apes on horses again, dual wielding the machine guns coming through the fire.
As
like,
long as they go,
They're gonna
"Whoa,
dominate
there's somebody
against
I want to see the
humans.
ghost of Harambe come in,
No.
swinging on the Golden Gate Bridge,
Shut up about Harambe!
attacking.
Shut up
It's
about
gonna be-
Harambe!
I want to see.
You know the longest bit since Harambe died?
Remember the gorilla from the first movie? Though? He attacked that helicopter. That
I
was
saw
Harambe.
I saw a trailer for a Harambe movie, and they had the gorilla from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes as Harambe,
Oh my goodness.
and it was like the Revenge of Harambe
Yes.
the movie.
Hey
That's what I
everyone,
want to see.
Harambe's dead. Live with it. Shut up your stupid memes. They mean nothing anymore.
So-
They're all dumb.
Harambe is gonna be in War of the Planet of the Apes. We're excited for all those movies.
They never meant anything. It sucks that he died. The kid should have died. The parent should have died. But
Yeah.
continue that.
But
No, the mom was the mother of the child who let her kid fall into the pen.
yeah, but old story, old news. Let's talk about. So we have a little bit of time, right?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes, 50 seconds.
Okay, so upcoming movies this weekend. There's 4. There's Miss Peregrine's Home for the X-Men. There's Masterminds. There's
Masterminds?
Deepwater Horizon, and there's Queen of Katwe. If I'm saying that right, I'm probably not. Masterminds.
That's the Disney artsy movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the small one becomes the big one, the chess thing.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything.
Yeah, so that could be good. I'm not sure. Deepwater Horizon's on my radar. Masterminds is interesting. I heard it's not good, but it's directed by Jared Hess, so I want it to be good.
Two of the Ghostbusters in it,
Oh yeah, it does.
which is so weird.
Yeah, Jared Hess directed what I know is one of our favorite movies, Nacho Libre, as well as Napoleon Dynamite. So, but I heard it's not good. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, but both of those movies have very small casts,
Yeah, that's
especially
true.
Nacho Libre.
Yeah, it's true. And this one has a big
Very
cast.
low budget.
Let's talk about. I want to talk about Miss Peregrine and Deepwater Horizon, primarily.
Those will be the two big ones.
Yeah, let's start with.
Can we just agree Deepwater Horizon's gonna take the pot this weekend?
I think it will.
If there's a movie that has a chance, I'll say Miss Peregrine. But the one that makes me kind of pull back is Through the Looking Glass bombed. So I think the Tim Burton hype's not as big as it's been in the past.
I think
it's Deepwater Horizon might take
I think it's
it.
gonna do all right. It's not gonna bomb, but
Yeah, I
Looks
think
cool.
Deepwater Horizon will take it, especially because it reminds me of Sully a little bit, and Sully did very well.
Mm-hmm.
So-
It's that genre movie.
It's the genre.
Based off of true
all
story.
the people who
like-
saw
Right.
Lone Survivor will go see it.
Right? Yeah.
And they've already signed off the director of Lone Survivor and Deepwater Horizon is going to do another
War
true
movie.
story movie
With Mark Wahlberg.
with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
What's this true story on?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. So of those 4 movies, it's kind of a dumb question, but which one do we want to see the most?
Deepwater Horizon.
I haven't really heard much about
They're-
Deepwater Horizon. Like the thing I've seen most for is Miss Peregrine's thing movie. I'm
Yeah.
not really interested in that.
Yeah, it looks
It's
a little
basically-
too generic
It's
to
like
me.
X-Men.
It looks like the
Crappy X-Men.
yeah, it looks like the redheaded stepchild of X-Men and Spiderwick Chronicles kind of come
I
out.
would
Yeah.
like an X-Men movie to be as contained as this one is, though.
It's Peregrine.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Peregrine's also a trilogy of books, so they're gonna.
Yeah, I
they
know it's a
want to
book
make.
series.
I mean,
So someone told me.
Apocalypse versus like X1 or X2.
That's true.
Or even X3. Like,
Yeah.
Small contained stories where X-Men thrive. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
we'll see. We'll see if this does good.
Yeah, but once you get down the road with those sequels, the story opens up. Like Deathly Hallows is a way more opened up story than Sorcerer's Stone is. So,
Fun fact,
More
I actually got
pages.
invited to the opening preview of Deepwater Horizon
oh really?
on Tuesday, but I couldn't go. I was in class.
Oh bummer.
Yeah.
Like the premiere?
Yeah, premiere. That's the word.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Where?
Nice.
My friend invited me.
Oh, that's cool.
In LA?
You could have met Marky Mark.
I could have.
You would have been like, hey Connor, hey, what you doing over there?
Yeah. I can do
How's your burger
Say
joint
hi to your
doing?
mom for me.
Well, that
How's
was
your
a fun
Transformer
fact.
Yeah, I just found a transformer. I'm an inventor.
That's the worst line ever.
Oh jeez.
I just found a
I
transformer.
just found a transformer. So Deepwater Horizon I think is gonna be pretty good. I think that one we unanimously kind of think is just gonna
it's
be
gonna
good.
win.
Miss Peregrine.
It looks interesting.
It looks interesting. I'm not so sure about it. Tim Burton has not been the most consistent director as of
Oh,
late.
it's Tim Burton? I was gonna
It's
say-
Tim Burton.
I was gonna fail.
It's Tim Burton's X-Men.
I mean,
I don't know.
what was the last good Tim Burton movie?
He made that movie
Did
Big
he-
Fish a
did
few
he
years
do
ago.
Pirates?
No, he didn't. He did Dark Shadows.
Alright.
That wasn't good.
I mean-
what was his last good? Oh, Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie was his last good movie.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was fine. It came
Edward
out
Scissorhands?
around the same time as Hotel Transylvania and Paranorman. Paranorman was my favorite out of those. Frankenweenie was pretty good. Transylvania was kind of eh. So I'd say it's like in the middle of those three. But compared to Paranorman, it was kind of like inferior. So it was really easy to compare the two. So I did.
So we gotta cut this pretty soon. We gotta do our outro real quick.
Yeah.
We got a
minute
and a
and
half.
35 seconds. Okay.
So, okay, quick. What movie are you gonna try to see the most this weekend?
Deepwater Horizon.
Same.
Yeah.
None.
But I want to see Miss Peregrine if I can. And Queen of Katwe if I can. Probably not Masterminds, even though I like Jared Hess.
Where are they playing Queen of Katwe?
Are they playing Beth Edwards?
Yeah.
I know.
They have a poster there.
What's it? I know the collection had it last
They
week
might
because
play
it was
it
limited
on
release.
That's it. I don't think they're playing it at all because we only have 6 theaters.
Oh yeah, right.
Construction.
Oh yeah.
See if I can find it.
So you're doing half one time, half the other time.
Oh, I hate Fandango's ads.
Well, doesn't matter.
Oh, they're playing it at Roxy and the collection and Movie Co.
Okay.
So you can see it on one of those
Nathaniel,
three.
you cannot follow me on social media.
Wow, it's supposed to be Ty first because he's on the right, and then it goes to me, and then it
Okay,
goes to
I'll
you.
repeat it. I'll repeat it.
Okay, cool. Okay, we got 45 seconds. Ty.
Okay, cool. So signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See Deepwater Horizon. See Magnificent Seven. You can see Storks if you want. My name's Ty Burton. You can find me at Life of Ty 1 and on my YouTube channel, which I don't have a link for, but I'll get that next week.
I'm Connor Rudolph. You can find me on all social media networks as Connor Rudolph 42. We'll put a links down in the description below, like we've been saying. But anyway, continue.
I am Nathaniel. You cannot follow me on social media. But Colin's Pizza Co. is a pretty cool YouTube channel.
I'm Colin. I don't have social media.
Also, Marvel TV shows should be less connected and more contain stories.
Have a good day.
Final word.